third attempt at broadcasting the challenge, the how much bullshit can you handle challenge. I made mistakes the first 2 times with the technology. I just got it's brand new. So, I'm just trying to get all the kinks worked out. I forgot to turn it on last time. As I forgot to hit this button here. I'm really sorry. So here, I was nominated by Willow Ivy Rose to do Dick Coughlin's How Much Bullshit Can You Handle challenge. So here are the tweet. And let me, application window. Okay, so let's go through them. Young melanin, abled capitalist who advocates freedom over equality, bespoke opinionator and media relations. People just came home. And media being libertarian. Okay, I understand why I hate Lana Del Rey now. It's the same reason why Francine from American Dad hated George Clooney. Oh, I need to get my counter going. Sorry. Okay. Okay, 1 second. I gotta turn off the mic real fast. Hold up 1 second. I gotta step away for a minute. Okay. To deal with something upstairs. Okay. Should we try and unite the right via YouTube? Should we try and unite the right? I liked a YouTube video at the Inquisitive Alt-Light reply to Cappy Lane. Okay. Houses the right way by scamming the people directly. Oh. Sorry, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Scamming the people directly like a man, not by selling out to big banks like Shillery. Bernie is a true man of the people. He went door to door and asked single moms and poor each. I'm sure he just wanted to pocket those millions so he could pay his fair share to the IRS and fight income inequality. 7. So Bernie Sanders and his wife are under FBI investigation for scamming campaign money via advertisement corporations. Currently watching millennial woes in Milo's house. The funniest thing about Bernie Sanders' case, his wife stole money through the free education system. Good job, Jane. Derp. I knew it was going to be shit. Just stick to the movie. What race is your girlfriend? Anglo. It's 12. Did you bang? Let this meme die? I did not know this was a meme. Oh, wow, this guy's awesome. Thanks, David. I'll pay you back tomorrow, fam. I'll buy a plane ticket right now. M8 at Sean and Jen. Have you tried Grandma Jamaican? My stomach hurt. I just died a little inside. OMG, my grandma is killing me. It's so hard to tell or full LOL. Want to be operator. The Left in Violence via YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to Right Millennial on YouTube. It's 20. When you're watching House Hunters and a white couple says, I like plantations. 21. Russia Today retweet. Basically, no commie anarchism. In other news, I'm in my A1 tried throwing shade. Good luck. I'm drunk as F. Bruh, my head is spinning so much right now. I'm sober, BTW. God. Vegan Day, hashtag progress. Sorry, has milk in it. Recruit you to the Libertarian Party. That's cruel and unusual fate. God, yeah, fam. Why wouldn't you hate Spino? He's a dirty commie autist that needs to be. I don't disagree, but I don't hate him. That's 31. How much of a thing are you and Lauren Southern? Minimal. This, I'll deal with the tomorrow. Okay. Act. I will be there is anything. You 7777 youth. This is what basic Democrats think about you. Imagine what Marxist professors, Antifa, La Raza, and BLM think about you. just touched down in Miami. First impressions, sexy Latinas and fat black women. Retweeting Anarchy Ball. Need to want to go cow tipping. Retweeting Stefan Molyneux helicopter emoji. Your secret recipe for getting is for getting a drum buy a bucket from you. I'm white, so I can't say that word. I have never experienced small town police, just inner city and suburban. Get new material, Tammy. I think even the hardcore straight edge towny conservatives understand police are something to be. Who are you? I'm used, but 6 months ago. Stefan Molyneux retweet of. I'm probably going to be a legit misogynist by the end of this year. Would the punishment be for disrespecting high-ranking officials in Fascistan at NAACP? All right, let's have a clean fight. No, all right, now boop noses and back to your corners. Fight. I just told all my that I'm a Nazi, and with it, we're as tolerant of my philosophy as inner city POC. I'm getting real tired of your shit fam at Wells Fargo. Guys with hair like this isn't a chance of being a good boy. 53. Picture of YouTube reactionaries. Skeptic Twitter is a barometer for which means money. I don't know if vegans will be satisfied with my update video, but we shall soon see. If you want to get spanked, Ernie, all you have to do is ask. Borders, spanking, veganism, universal rights, traditionalism, left libertarianism, democracy, monarchy, helicopters as self-defensive. If someone's not a bigot in 2017, I don't trust them. It's because she knows leftists will react to this just like an Islamist would to a drawing of Muhammad. The removal squad, picture of him and other YouTube reactionary, some guy. Thick Latina GF expectation versus reality, 62. The more radical the left becomes to justify their oppression. People are starting to get it. This is not how I plan to spend my morning. I haven't even fed my dogs yet. As it's just in Corponi, Georgia. Hick sells Brooklyn Bridge to visiting California City Slicker for $25 million. They'll have to appeal to left-wing pathetic Kyle Kushki Justice Dems, which is a social justice rebrand. Hillary pretty much killed the neoliberal corporatist model. No matter how much money they sink into candidates, the reality won't change. For Democrats to have any real chance of winning in the future, they'll have to go socialist. Spend on flipping a single district. Lose, ha 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 ha. Desperate Republicans, we didn't even care about this race. The Democrats are finished. This is unacceptable. There's a poll on this tweet. BTW, stop censoring me at Twitter. Okay, let's do this. Can you imagine an opinion? I've recently started to develop a liking for blue cheese over ranch. I'm growing up. Breaking Trump activists. What? You thought DeRay was a black leader? Sean King, LMAO, GTFO. 78. These intersectional types are going me over how pro-black they are and how I'm a racial slur. But then I quote some Elijah Muhammad and they zip. West depends on those who are brave enough to be called racist, bigot, sexist, homophobe, xenophobic, and not flinch or back down. I guess I'm a bigot then. Free speech is in a bubble right now. Intersectional, gender, queer, feminist, libertine, postmodernist, white, guilt, property rights, libertarianism, plus. 1 sec, I'm just going to check to be sure that this thing is working because it has not been the best behaving today. Well, okay, is it going? Yeah, okay, it's going. It's good. Okay. Okay, just read two more. Libertarian plus is the future. After I hear cha-cha real smooth. I liked a YouTube video. Time for people to earn a living wage or living with. Strike me down and I will become more powerful than you ever imagined. You cannot stop the army of Keck. How do I feel about politics right now? Kind of funny. It's units of currency in circulation, aka supply, not wealth. Bet if somebody had shot her beforehand, the Nogs would say, OMG, you ain't have to kill. Black Lives Matter. I spent 32 hours in a car with Tony and at Baked Alas deserves our help. Please donate. I liked a YouTube video. Angry male seeks perfect female. 94. The reason Piers Morgan embarrassing. Agree with. Is that? Yeah, Tommy Robinson, founder of the EDL. He failed to do his job. Antonio friends. He's a fellow Trump supporter and an oath keeper. Stabbed 9 times. Needs prayers. Let's be clear. If you hate the new U.S. flag, you are the problem. Who says English dubs are inferior to the original? This is a dub, is a real dub to an anime. AF, bruh, you ain't tricking nobody or anybody. Is this one of those gun turrets that shoots pennies like from Small Soldiers? Looks fine to me. Are all gerbils. Libertarianism about property rights has nothing to do with being inclusive or accepting lifestyles of others. Get over yourselves. ORT. That's kind of funny. Honor killing Bedouin woman's relatives accused of murdering her and burning her body. If it means anything, I endorse leftists and POC leftists. I want intersectional genocide, so I die either way. Holy shit, I just realized I drunk tweeted through a terror mark. Retweet to die instantly. The bottle of Bond is amazing, like only $15 a bottle because I'm classy. Retweet. TF too smart JPEG. My dog won't let me sleep. Aw. And did you just explain lean to me? I feel disrespected. Drinking founder Scotch ale, by the way. And just put Jolly Ranchers in the Hennessy. Being part Irish, I do have a few needs. Bourbon barrel. Public school is just 12-year fight camp. Then you have a final brawl at graduation. It's not helping much. In reply, should I do a Periscope Q&A? Well, F you too then. Libertarians, there's literally no difference between liberals and conservatives. Replying to that guy T, I'm not depressed, but depressed in life is great, but I'll drink anyway. More than just a little hammered. Downing one of these puppies right now. A cup of water because I'm not a shit mother who drinks while she's pregnant. Lemonade. Another reply. In addition to being an evil Nazi, an ultranationalist, and a rabbit, I'm also a crippling alcoholic. I'm at Loudnum. Another reply. Nothing because I don't know how to pour a drink. Replying to that guy T. Out of the cheap stuff. What are you trying to say? Another reply. My dad's homemade peach schnapps. Another reply. Another reply. Another reply. Don't be a right-wing centrist, Lauren. Pick a side. This is a real man's drink. Another reply. Pink chocolate milk, bruh. I'm about to block you. Replying to that guy T. Merlot. I had Merlot. Drink it so I won't overdrink. I don't get it. Here is a palette of Arnold Palmer's. I'm addicted. I'm about 6 deep. Reply. Get on my level. Cheers. I'm watching it's Hulu show or something. Had some 15-year-old Melican today. Expensive but good. Here's the cider, 157. Honestly considering bleach, but I figured this was more classy. Reply. Bruh. Another reply. Job. I'm pure class. Don't be like this guy if you don't have a pick. Pixar GTFO chocolate milk because I think that makes me less racist. No pick. Sauced. Real men drink Arnold Palmer. Just had to wet lips and lubricate the soul. I got a bad day for these. Tweet me pics of what you're drinking to drown your crippling depression. I think Bacardi 151. Mine. Almost done with the cider. I'm going to switch to this little fine thing. Tonight's damage. My cousin about race realism and high preferences, and she feeling it. Hoppa. I liked a YouTube video. PewDiePie struck again. So hard of hearing das racist, das sexist, das transphobic, das homo. If you conservative, das anti-Semitic is no better. I'm at 177. Laura, again, sorry. Doing a great job to break the whole NYC Jew stereotype, just saying the right doesn't get offended by memes. Blacks think they can move to Atlanta and all their problems vanish. I almost got sexually assaulted. Retweet if you understand. This is the best at Real Alex Jones joke ever made. Happy Father's Day to my awesome YouTube dad buddies, Sargon of Akkad, Mr. Dapperton, Jeff Hollandaise, Wizard of Cause, Thomas E. Wood, Stefan Molyneux. The dog right anti-suicide weapon is working well. My heart just exploded. Dog meat. If I haven't seen many alt-writers defend it, mostly lights and some Tea Party boomers. It's about the Shakespeare play. Remember life before men respected women? No angry extras in my mentions. It's not their fault they got conned by globalist elites, sold out our country's prosperity to low-interest mortgages and Medicaid. I think Medicaid was before their time. By that I mean they lacked cultural ambition and grit-fueled struggle of the boomers. They lacked the robust information of millennials. They were pretty much a disabled generation. Good debate. Facebook link to being libertarian. No pedophiles must learn to suppress their urges or be stripped dry. Thank you for being brave enough to speak out against the humanitarian crime of punctuation memes. Making scarce resources universally available to conflict. Rollo, Econ 101. How does this not apply to the nation entry? Blacks call this good parenting. Open borders are fantasy, just suicidal, the same as someone crossing 3,000 miles of water on foot. If principles are useless, what is you include? This is part of why the right is irreparably doomed in democracy. Agreed, they're necessary, but we have to keep in we kept in check by the extremists. This is why I don't adopt the don't punch right policy. If they're not willing to exclude, they'll always contract disease. You can't effectively exclude without understanding of principles. I'm at 201. My civic nationalist friends, but they're destined to fall victim to the big tent philosophy. It kills movements every time. Know this, there's no consoling the left. There's no calming their void democratically. They turn primal. Sure, but trivial plays and fake beheadings aren't radicalizing people, though. The absence of political power is fueling instead, the right's wasting its momentum on bullshit like protesting safe spaces and trigger warnings. Please know SJWs are a distraction. That's 205. I had hopes that the rise of the right would be focused opposition to cultural and political leftism, but it looks like it's not the case. Basically turning into a movement making it seem more the real problem that needs our attention. It's dumb. Not going to point fingers or get into conspiracies, but there are certain people trying to co-opt right-wing populism and make ha 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 ha. I liked a video. Ricky Martin, Livin' La Vida Loca. Elmo just stumbled across this. I guess alternate facts was long. I'd love to see if Shoe on Head could corroborate his claim. Retweet. I've never heard anyone refer to Blue Brunette before. I wish they would make a female Bond before an Idris Elba Bond. I'd like to see Idris Elba as Bond, to be honest. Black girls, this is cornbread. Boo, you're trying to make it way too hard to white known to the world. I believe in legitimate freedoms. Anything which falls out of aggression and aggressors must be oppressed by the civilized. Oh, hey, one of my comrades. Check out my new profile pic made by a talented artist. On Twitter, I love fiction, but mine gonna be all over me. Her in reality. Looks like hashtag free Laura might be a false flag outrage op. This is gonna become more common as speech gravy train. Agreed. Abolish Medicaid and defund Planned Parenthood. Free A. Tucker. Wikipedia is wonder of the world that wasn't supposed to work. White man says the floor is black women. When a black man says it, and the issue of scarcity is dealt with, okay, unless you have a primary issue that divides the right and just free speech, in which case I'd say you're paying. I'm not saying that free speech shouldn't be talked about, but it doesn't address the root of our conflict with the left. The right, when denied a free speech platform, they are still talk about free speech. The state should not subsidize spaces for people to preach extremism. To only be capable of civilized behavior under conquer and rule. I wish we could just extend freedom, but alas. Preservation of principle. Leftists seek to destroy the very principles we seek to protect. Clearly, extending such to them won't benefit us. Peace and political expansionists incapable of rational conflict resolution. Without violent democracy, they go rogue and radical. Okay. What value is garnered? Accidentally overclicked. Leftists are exploiting lenience to incite radicals against Western principles. Time to access to the commons. 233. Let's stop pretending this is about wanting open dialogue and fair discussion where your true intentions. I've said it before. The meme of right-wing free speech activists needs to effing end. Free Laura isn't a game changer. Don't know who that is. Have to wait till Saturday to pick up my gun from the police station. Life comes at you fast. No hands. Rapper Roscoe Dash confirms he's a Lyft driver. Philando Castile is more of a case of tenure than racists are rarely indicted for the same reason government teachers are rarely fired. I don't think those were related. Left libertarians, center leftists aren't as bad as say, but they're usually passive enablers of social Marxism, early communism, whatever that means. The only context left is strategizing the steps necessary to ensure its suppression and eventual elimination. Good luck with that. Oh. Excuse me for not pondering how they could market themselves better. For the last time, I'm not a centrist. I'm not going to be fair. As I've said before, I believe progressive leftism is a threat not only to my propertarian principles, but also humanity. LMAO. So people are all ready to suggest red marketing proves I'm an alt-righter because why wouldn't he do it for the left? God, I hope Trump doesn't go up with Cuba. We don't need this. LOL. Yes, there are people who articulate their racism in a sophisticated fashion. Others just shout gas, the slur for Jewish people. Also, I'd like to clarify that this isn't me giving advice to the alt-right. It's just a marketing observation I've been thinking about comment sections with articles with gas the Jews memes. It's pretty silly to expect much more from them, TBH. The ones who are the guerrillas, the guy who'll goose step into town hall in groups of 20 mimicking KKK style activism. I think that's more brown. The average guy who waving an identitarian flag and doing Zeke Hiles, frankly, won't have the intellectual capacity or insight to accept this. I've noticed many white same concerns. It's just necessary to move in accepting the realism of good marketing. Of course, Pepe's bouldery, but truth is the raw alt-right will always end like this. I'll have to watch that video later. But have to undergo a rebrand. I'm assuming that's white nationalist severance. Jared Taylor, Jared Taylor, and Red Ice aren't enough to maintain a useful image. Oh. Now, that's not to say of nationalism, even ethno-nationalism will continue to expand. I think it's an inevitability. My ideological interests already make it a bait for edgelords. Add onto that the fact that most of its presence is represented by internet anons. Granted, the alt-right is trying its best to present the position in a marketable fashion, but unfortunately, I just don't see it happening, nor do I. Not even due to ideas per se, but because of its natural inclination to attract social outcasts and devolve into unsophisticated racism. Yeah, I'm 99% sure the alt-right is destined to forever remain a guerrilla movement similar to the KKK. I liked a YouTube video, Passengers Rearranged. So, typically with no principled justification for the position, at what stage does someone's natural sovereignty reach the legitimacy? Left-leaning centrists love to rationalize their preferred infringements on property rights. Just gonna sit back and watch all the classical liberals issue with this tweet. Violence isn't aggression when it's used against invaders and trespassers. I was born here, so JK, but yeah, harassment. If they touch you after requested or not, then they're more likely to get close to battery charges. Stop being ungrateful and tweet about sexual harassment here. Do you think Kekistan is funny? Kek or whatever bread. I want to see if people love it or want to purge it from existence. I'd say let the thing die, to be honest, but let us edit tweets. Twitter, the stars are now hearts. Twitter users, an edit button, please. Twitter, we made everything round. Yeah, that's true. Oh wow, you finally became a real Latina. I'm at 270. Rules for reactionaries: don't punch right. Agree and amplify. Never give left an inch. All else fails. Helicopters. And a picture of Lauren Southern with rules for to read. F leftism. Liked a YouTube video. Could we have another civil war? No. I'll just retweet an old tweet from April. Gets under the skin again at ThatGuyT. Stop bringing your pets to rallies. Personally, I would buy an ACR before it comes at you fast with pictures of tweets. Is incest disgusting? Yes. Would you have a threesome with hot twins? Probably not. What is this? Is it? There we go.
I don't like change. I don't like change.
That's basically the alt-right in a nutshell. And 280. Is it weird if I find regular traps to be fine, but a trap on trap flirting to be too degenerate? Don't even know what that means. I blocked her now. Sorry, that's 283. So you're just gonna change up the whole look without saying at Twitter? I just realized I haven't talked to forever. What's up, big head? Somebody. Picture of a gun. Also, just an aside, why do so many wonder why. Okay. Of Little Italy, Jamaica, Chinatown, etc. And that's what people like. Hold yourself together, Brendan. That's dumb as hell. Yes. Normalizing social justice lunacy video. The rapist mean, good job, you. So you support the war on drugs and criminal law enforcement. Antifa didn't do nothing. They were gut boys. Bigots and police enforcers. So basically anyone who is mean, likes private property, and enjoys rules of law. I acknowledge there are pretty valid criticisms that my position, but ethnic cleansing supporter, not LOL. I had a feeling Kathy was slimy. This Kathy, it would have been a massacre. Okay. You can start here. This is just... Ironic. Okay. While I commend those expressing their opposition to political violence, I've accepted as reality at this point. Arm yourselves, friends. I expect it more from the call for non-violence. Yeah, haven't you heard of MLK? I still don't trust leftists with guns, so why should I trust rightists with guns? Sorry. Leftists constantly screech about how we need to address the mental health crisis in America, yet they refuse to seek treatment. See a psychiatrist, so yeah. Or psychologist. I don't know the difference, to be honest. I'd like to video Black Hawk Down Treva at teen, whatever. Terry and police should own them. As a Jew, I find that idea reprehensible and a prerequisite to genocide and Holocaust. I don't think you know what you're talking about. Honey Badger, Flum, and hashtag Manchester. Show about nothing. Don't ever call me Fash, but you called yourself a Fash. Sorry, I'm just confused. Spotted flashing their lights at top of floors, burning was absolutely. Always end up being. Someone DSA memes at support really inward. I really want to try something. Holy shit, the guy's a genius. That would be great. Thanks, capitalism. Not sure how that has anything to do with capitalism, but okay. You have. Okay, whatever. What the? My tooth is killing me. I'm about to pass out. Go see a dentist. Word. You don't have a dentition. Oh. I always assume mixed people are 100% confident in their identity, but it seems many of them just hide their insecurity. At Tinashi, sounds like she could use some alt-right encouragement, struggling with her miscegenation. What the heck? Like, black female artists always think they're entitled to album sales because they're red. Seen examples times on the Atlanta scene. I'm at 323. White dude stole from her. Oh, wait, no. TBHNOI to Cambridge. Okay, now I'm at 325. White dude stole her from us. What a sick bunch. Yes, we are terrible. Assad was a good dictator to Syrians. Oh, very libertarian. Hip hop dead. We reason it died. Opens Twitter. I read that as pedophilia. LOL. Sucks. I assumedly associated the pride flag with extreme degeneracy, but now, alas. Okay, whatever. Why do these genderqueer degenerates always turn out to be commies? So I just gave Oomph a ride and asked for about $5 to put in the tank, and she counted with. I respectfully disagree. This man was interesting as hell. He was interesting, but not a great guy. I can't relate to people who find politicians interesting. I just disagree. HTP in instant indulgence with concern for the near future. LTP conservation with concern for the distant future. Okay. Say I'm. So he's. Egalitarian hierarchies. Okay, that's actually kind of an interesting thing, but this is actually a kind of interesting chart here. I'll have to look into the more than two genders, Keck no snowflakes, MAGA. The alt-right is racist. A dozen shit-tier female MAGA YouTubers are my waifu. Okay. Greek Octopod, only tried it once, but it's a weird texture, and it's actually much better than I expected. It actually is good. Have you ever tried a mailman getting gas? I have, yeah. It's time to reactivate my Tinder. Stop gassing up the egos of normies like you. Can men and beasties of Luther? Don't lie, Michael. I swear this isn't a game. Are you serious? At Jim G. Many big libertarians, autistic purity tests, etc. Just personal experience. Granted, I don't know every LP chapter, but Nevada's hardline ideological progressive platform. That might just be Nevada. The last night. Great article. Recommend you guys check it out. Long story short, absence of racial policies doesn't remove racial preference, but racial interests are better served markets. I'm at 355. Both diversity and segregation are forced onto social and economics. Conflicts tend to increase where it would otherwise have, mostly with mutual understanding of desirable and undesirable associations. Market corrections regarding preferred living settlement. Absent democratic leadership, DC molestation are pretty okay. Racial managed policies. Called it talking about parents' rights yet or nah. Also CC at ThatGuyT. Children are the property of the state first, and the parents second. At ThatGuyT, circa 2019. Low authoritarian tendencies for left. Okay, whatever. Leah, are you that somebody? Her voice gets under my skin. Retweet Handy Mayhem. DeRay playing the good he has been paid to do. Fixed. The floor's 90 user base. First Confessions iconic. Stepped into 2017 and ditched my Ask FM for Curious Cat. Am I still hip? He has Curious Cat and I have a Curious Cat. Ask or confess anything. Austrian business cycle theory. How this leftist nonsense and explain that equality isn't worth marching for, not because we already have it, but because it's trash. Can't tackle an equality march. HT, seriously, if they're all going to say is we're the true supporters of equality, lame. There's 370. Right. And thus a meme was born. Oh, God, that's actually really funny. There wasn't no propaganda without this shit. Oh, from white resistance. MSM is cancer. I'm pretty sure the cop was George from Seinfeld. Damn, I need some money, rob a house, but I'm a libertarian. I saw you throw your life away for $40 and some weed. All the story at YouTube's Adpocalypse has in dreaming about robbing houses for IKEA products. The struggle is real. The end. This would probably be better to view it. So it's better for a misdemeanor. Missed calls from my mom and starts bully saying me the whole ride. Up, they would eventually find it in the booking and charge me with the attempt to sell narcotics inside a federal facility. And you see the back of the car yelling, laughing like, "Bruh, do you have a back of the car, bro? I have weed packets too." And my friends walk by. I just need to scroll. Okay, back door. Got greedy and went next door. Found the house actually belonged to my old high school friend, mom. So I ran. That fat saw me go into the car and I tried to be a hero. What are you doing? I smacked her with a lamp I had stole. I don't know. Anyway, at that point, I couldn't make it to my car, so I ran out. Her and the lady from the second house are chasing me. FML. I make it to the street and there's a cop parked. Start staring at me. At that point, I just give him jail. F ends up and the girls are acting all OMG, violated our space. I swear I had nothing in their house, like nada. I had a bag full of lava lamps and iPhone chargers behind a cereal box in the second house. So I'm like, calm down. The cop at this point is just laughing at the women and told the woman to go to my bag and tells me I suck as a thief. He sits in the back of the car. Bro, I have weed in my pockets too. Yes. And he's killing and laughing like, bro, my logic was that if I didn't tell the cop, he would eventually find and possibly charge me with this. Okay, there we go. 392. Okay. White punches black man and then loses fight. Honestly, I don't understand why Antifa protesters aren't being sprayed with water. Most places don't have water cans anymore. Hashtag Blue Lives Matter. Pulling up to the Black Panther premiere, be like, Butch, not equality. Therefore, it must, but not equally. Therefore, it must be abolished. Stupid thing. Because shrinking, we need to secure the existence of our people. Yes, I'm a feminist. Yes, I enjoy Wonder Woman. I still haven't seen it, but Marvel's better than DC. Do you deal with growing up? This being homeschooled. In-depth Brabus Main 100 rocket. Obama said protect his legacy. What legacy? At real Donald Trump, what legacies? And Silk knows. Okay. Okay, sorry, I'm just going to be sure that this is going right. Okay. Wonder Woman is great because we've never had a strong female lead. I beg your pardon. Hitch being prophetic. Interrupted theory. I swear. Probably start shooting. Love a good Simpsons shitpost. Black Panther teaser trailer. 327. Quality finish. I was just... Okay, I actually do know what that next one is, so I'm... And I feel sorry for Ambrose's son. I actually know what this next one is because this is the one that, let's say, triggered me. So this is how much bullshit I could handle. My final count is 416. Okay. Back. Let me go to the end. Stop. Okay. So my final count was 416. I want to nominate Democratic Socialist 01 for the challenge next. And I challenge tweets of at Steven Crowder of Louder with Crowder. I believe that's what his handle is. You'll have to check it, but Steven Crowder, one of the most insufferable guys on the internet. Yeah. Thanks everybody for watching. Thank you for Dick Coughlin for setting this up, and thank you for Willow Ivy Rose for nominating me. At that guy, you have problems. That's all I can say to you. That guy, to you have problems. Okay. Thanks everyone. Solidarity.